What's up, everyone? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with another video. And this video was inspired by a comment that I read a month ago. And it was a video actually by, I think his name is Keyboard 777, something like that. And he was going after a guy by the name that I know. And the name was Obsidian Social Media. And he created a video telling the Obsidian Social Media to everybody that he's a fraud because he wants to make money in the black community. He's a fraud. He shouldn't be doing that. You can't make money in the black community. And I hear that a lot. That has picked up a whole heck of a lot. They always say, well, Tommy Sotomayor, with his Fatherless America, he's trying to get that off the ground and stuff. And he's stealing people's money. It's money this and money that. Or other people who's trying to do something and start something to make money. Well, you're a sellout. You're a coon. You're trying to make money in the black community. You're trying to make money off of your people. And I come to realize, we're hypocrites and we're selfish when it comes to that. On one hand, we always say, because I've heard it a lot growing up as a child, all the way up now I'm 40 years old, soon to be 41 next month in January. We quick to say, well, we need more businesses. We need to create businesses. If we create businesses and invest in one another, our community can grow. Well, then by that logic, you just destroyed your own logic because you said black man is not supposed to be making money off of the black community. Now, how could you do something or have a business or anything to make money in your own community, but yet your own community don't want you to make money off of them? Do you tell that to the Chinese person? We have a whole heck of a lot of Chinese people with their stores in our community. How come nobody has ever went after them and say, Chinese people, you can't make money in our community? Nobody goes after them. Nobody goes after the Chinese except for to get your pork fried rice, to get your egg roll, to get your vanilla Dutch, my nigga, to get your Black and Milds, to get your Lucy, to get your Day soda. Nobody goes after the Chinese store because those Chinese stores are convenient. And according to y'all think that it's okay for the Chinese people to make money off of us. But we can't make money off of us. Let's look at another example. The Koreans pretty much got their hair industry down lock. It's down on lock and key. They got it lock and key. And so, do we tell the Koreans, we don't want you to make money off of our people? No, they're going to continue to have their weaves here. You're going to give your money to your woman so she can get herself a weave, whether through its child support or you willingly or whatsoever. You're going to give them money and they're going to go get weave. So is it okay for Koreans to make money? How about the East Indies? The East Indians, they run the Dunkin' Donuts. Never heard the saying, America's run on Dunkin' Donuts, huh? One of they mean America's run on East Indies. Nah, that'd be stupid. But they actually have a whole bunch of Dunkin' Donuts. We tend to go in there and get our Boston cream, get our coffee, get our hot chocolate, get dozens of donuts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nobody said to the East Indies, you can't make money. How about the Arabs and them that own the gas stations and that? Nobody's went to them. My question is, why is it that whenever we men want to make money in our community, we're being called a sellout and coon? I would think that ones that who are sold out, the ones who should be called sellout by logic, is the ones who want to spend money with other nations, not their own. That is also the definition of coon. When you're loving another nation other than your own, that's the definition of coons. So the ones who's saying that are the coons themselves. I think it's keyboard 777, something like that. He had the video, talking about how the Obsidian social media is a fraud because he's asking for money. Everybody asks somebody, do y'all go after these $2 whorehouses? You go to church and tell the church stop asking for money? These churches are mega churches too, and the church on the corner may not look like, but the pastor sure living good. Nobody told the pastors he can't be making money off of his people. And he the one pimping everybody out. Like I always say, he's the one who's up there damaging the community. He's the one that's up there telling people that tithes is 10% of your income, when according to the Bible, the tithes was never, ever, ever money and will never be accepted as money. And it's a sin to tithe outside Jerusalem, but he takes the Bible, manipulate it, lie about it, and tell you tithe 10% of your income and God's going to bless you. And meanwhile, we have the poorest communities in the world. Then he lies like crazy and tells you to plant a money seed. You sow a seed, a money seed. No, I need 50 people to sow me a $100 money seed and God's going to bless you. And you dumbasses just go up there and do that because you think God's a slot machine. But you allowed a pimp like that, no good son of a bitch like that, to go fuck with your mind, and you're going to give them money. But nobody told y'all that nobody told the pastor, you can't make money in our community. They're the one who getting a lot of money, but yet what's wrong with our community? Oh, we hand out dinners. No, y'all got a 501c. And y'all collect social security numbers, which means the government is handing out turkey dinners and using your organization. But wait a minute, why are you handing out dinners and stuff? I thought the tithes would take care of that. Thought people wouldn't need dinners. God will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing you have no room to receive. Dear goodness, people. So don't nobody go after them pimps who aren't men of God. Every pastor that's in these churches that goes to church on Sunday are not men of God. They're not. They're thieves, scum of the earth. But you allow them to make money in our community. Who else? It's kind of funny. Y'all don't go after the drug dealers. Tell the drug dealers you can't make money in our community. And that's kind of funny too. Just think about it. People aren't going to the drug dealers and telling the drug dealers you can't make money off of our community. So they're the only ones who is of our people who are drug dealers who are allowed to make money in our community. But if you want to be in the social media field and be a journalist, you can't make money off of your community. So if you can't make money off of your community, but the community wants you to invest money, where the fuck you think that money's coming from? It takes money to invest, right? So let's just say 10 people made $1 million off of their community. If they really love their community, wouldn't you think those 10 people will come together with $100,000 each, will be $1 million, put that away, let it build interest, and when it builds interest, that interest itself can fund a after-school program. But if he can't make money off of his own community, how the fuck can he invest back in his community? Think, people, you're stupid. You know what that's like? That's like black women complaining about, or in Simps complaining about, we report too much about black women, but they don't go after Fox. They don't go after CNN News. They don't go after ABC. They don't go after none of these shows, but they'll come after us. See how stupid that is? So if you're not going to go after the news crew, don't come after this crew. If you don't want black men to make money in their community, then I challenge you, stop shopping in the grocery stores. Don't go to the Chinese store. Don't go to the Koreans. Don't go to, and since black men is supposed to do all these things and not make money off of his community, then he's supposed to give his shit away for free? Is that what it is? Is he supposed to give his stuff away for free? Ah, that's the problem. Because see, when it comes to your own people, you want the black man to give his shit away for free, something that you will have no problem paying for another nation. You'll go to other nations and pay, but you want your own brother to do shit for free. So you yourself, by definition, is a coon. See, I'm giving you the true definition of coon. I'm giving you the true definition of a sellout. If you don't want your own brother to make money in his own community, then you're a fucking sellout. Not him, you're a fucking sellout. Don't you understand? Each nation who's ever been successful, like the Asians, they only invest in each other. They go to their own restaurants, give money to their own people. What the fuck is wrong with you, black people? That's what they do, and they only create business with amongst each other. They don't create business with you. Nobody creates business with you. They create business amongst themselves, keeping the money in their community, and we wonder why these nations always pass us the fuck up. They pass us the fuck up because they realize spending money and making sure everybody is making money will result in what? A more stability community. We could never be stable if we keep giving our money to everybody else. Well, you got to understand, these people, they charge a lot. Okay, they charge a lot. Now, if we all invest in our brothers or our sisters' business, wouldn't you think they'll come down with the prices? Just a little bit. Think they'll come down with the prices? See, a Chinese person can make $10,000 a week, but our own people's business can probably make a couple $1,000s, if that, a week. So we're not even fairly shopping at their stores, but expect them to have competitive prices as everybody else. How the fuck can that be? Think, people. This is some fucking bullshit, and you know it. So when Keyboard 777 went after the Obsidian, I questioned him about it, and he has yet to return my answer. If we can't make money off of our own community, then by logic, the barbers, when they open up a barber shop, he has to cut hair for free, right? Right? Since we can't make money off of our own community, if you got a talent of being a plumber, then you have to do your own people's plumbing jobs for free. You understand what the fuck is going on? I mean, I can understand hooking up somebody like an elder, somebody who's 60, 70 years old, hooking them up or even giving them a discount, because a lot of our senior citizens and stuff, they don't have that kind of money. And they live off of fixed income, and one thing goes wrong in a house, it can be detrimental to their income. So I can see doing a free service there, or doing a greatly huge discount service for them. I can see that. But if we want to grow as a nation, we got to learn to invest in each other. Number one, we got to learn how to network. So many people want to sit up there and run their fucking mouth and talk about, oh, let's network, and then when brothers is reaching out to them, they act like that they ain't nowhere around. They lost their numbers. You know what I'm saying? They lost your number. They don't want to communicate with you. Why? Because a lot of the time people, they want to see you succeed, but their fear is you may succeed so much you will surpass them. That's the most dumbest shit ever. That's how selfish we are. See, if I'm dealing with 10 people and I'm helping 10 people and investing in them, and they invested in me, and all 10 people pass me up, then what did I implant in them? If they pass me up, aren't they going to teach other people? So if they're teaching other people, and they say, for instance, them people pass them up, sooner or later, it's going to have its own checks and balance. That's how nature works. It's the principle checks and balance. Because pretty soon an opportunity will open up to that person who helped out. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to build up income and stuff like that. Hey, I'm trying to learn a whole lot of things myself. That way when I'm making it, I can give out information. And that's what we need to do as brothers. You know, since everybody said it starts with a man, and I agree, it starts with us men, but we need the network. And we need to really scrutinize fakes. You a thug, and you a drug dealer, you a baller. I'm not going to work with you because I know how you make your shit. We got to work with people who actually care about their community. We got to work with them. We got to network. We got to bring brothers from all around the United States of America and come up with a system. I want to get a forum going where we sitting up there and talking one-on-one or talking in a forum where it's like 20 people or 100 people. Like I brought up my one video, 100 so-called pastors met with Donald Trump. Black pastors, how come they couldn't meet with each other? See how stupid they are? They met with Donald Trump, a thief, a racist, a no good son of a bitch. But they couldn't meet with each other. They couldn't meet with you. How about that? They couldn't meet with you. I mean, look, just look at that. They put something together, a plan, just to meet with an oppressor. But they can never put anything in plan to meet with each other, networking each other. Because quite frankly, I know we in America and we have to rely on other people and stuff in other nations, but we should start to wean ourselves from amongst that. We should start to wean ourselves from that. You know, come off of that. Okay, we've been to the Chinese restaurants, we've been to the Koreans for the weed shop, and hopefully, black woman, I hope you go natural because you look good. You know, even if you have short hair, at least I want us men to appreciate and love our sisters for who they are. And the reason why I'm saying that, not who they are, but love them for their all natural. Why? Because if we don't see you all natural, how the hell we gonna love you, sisters? So I hope one day that these Korean stores will banish and vanish, you know, in our community, because I want our sisters to go all natural. Let us love you for what you look like and for who you are, instead of the fraud that you're trying to represent. And maybe your attitude can go away and even will decrease hugely or go the fuck away. See, I'm all about solutions. I'm giving solutions. A lot of times we sit up there and I look at old school and stuff, they fucking talk so much that they just still don't have a solution. I want this is solution right there. I ain't about having crabs in a barrel and stuff and people jealous and stuff like that. If you all about your community, it cannot by logic be run on jealousy. You know what I'm saying? And this been on my mind like crazy. It's been on my mind like crazy, and I just wanted to throw that out there just so people can see and people can understand. People, you know, I just want to really hear what everybody want to say and has to say. I know in my videos I always say, you know, leave a comment, whether it's your hate mail, let's dialogue. And you know what I'm seeing? Majority of y'all don't want to dialogue. Seems like majority of y'all are just scared out of your wits. Y'all want to all talk and no action. Y'all want to seem tough, but be punks and cowards. I want to see my community succeed. And I'm talking about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Yeah, we are one people, and I want us to succeed. But in order for us to fucking succeed, we got to get rid of that fucking selfish mentality, number one. And we got to have it in our hearts that anybody that we come in contact with, if they're worthy enough to be built with, we want to make sure that we want to see that person succeed. You know what? Be selfish in this instant. Be the best person that you can be in the community. If you want to be fucking selfish, be the best person. Wish that everybody passes you up. And if you wish everybody passes you up and that person takes hold of what you doing, he's going to wish you pass him up. That's what I'm talking about, the fucking checks and balance. Come on, this is common sense and logic, people. Wake the fuck up. You know, I really, really want to hear your thoughts. You know, if you love any of my videos, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments on my videos. I'm starting to increase in my library of my videos. Look at every videos, and I really, really want to dialogue with our people. How the fuck can we sit up there and help each other when we can't even dialogue on YouTube? So if we can't dialogue on YouTube, how are we going to meet together in the forum? What, you going to sit there and shut the fuck up and won't say a damn thing? Or are you going to finally speak the fuck up? Start now. Start now. And you black woman, you sit up there, talk about we want men to stand up and be men. You sit up there and talk about, well, the black man, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. Shut the fuck up and just follow us. Look for men like myself who has solutions and willing to go out and put things together so we can grow, but we need you to shut the fuck up and support us. You know how you support the white man? Support us. But support us even more. Win yourself away from the white society. You know why, black woman? Because see, y'all in for a rude awakening. They're going to cut off a lot of your programs that has hooked you up for years and decades. Those programs are going to soon to vanish because this country's in debt. America is done. It cannot sustain itself. So it's time for you black women to shut the fuck up. Learn from us. Change your fucking attitude. Stop with always saying that the black man, you know, he doesn't have this and he doesn't have that. Well, go back to what y'all always say. If our community cannot rise without the black woman by the black man's side, then what the fuck you think needs to happen? Get on our side. Because the white man's about to throw y'all under the bus by taking the programs away from y'all. The Section 8 gone. Pretty soon, it'll be the EBTs. But before it hit the EBTs, it's going to start with Section 8. And when Section 8 is gone, it's going to rate. You're going to finally begin to pay that rent that we used to pay. Remember that $700 home that you only pay $200 for? Well, you're going to go pay $700 for. You're going to feel that struggle because you're going to be thrown in the struggle with us because he's through with y'all. Can't you understand why he's cutting programs? Can't you understand why he's now, as police officers, slamming y'all on the ground, beating the fuck out of y'all? He's through with y'all. Y'all did your service. You did a job well done. Now it's time to throw you out. Now it's time for you to be arrested at a high level. And you wonder why. Why? Because it's about time you come back on board. Learn the struggle that we black men are going through so you can learn how to love us, so you can learn how to be supportive. Make yourself vulnerable. You'll at least attract a man like me who want to cover your ass. And see, that's good. With a supporting black woman, our community can rise. Now, will majority of people catch on? No, but only a few. So I'm only looking for a few good men and a few good black women. That's what the fuck I'm saying. So this is an idea that came to my mind. You know it's going to be a late title, but you'll see it because I'm gonna upload my other one, my other video, and this video right here. But I seriously need a fucking dialogue. And if y'all fucking serious about your community, I should hear or see comments being flooded like crazy. Because I got a whole lot of visions that I want to do as far as the community and stuff like that and set things in order. And I gotta go on it by faith because I gotta go on it by faith. Big time faith. You know how it is with faith. You don't know where you're going, but yet you have the plan to get there. And you gotta hope and pray that you do get there. And when you get there, you're bringing other people with you. I want to bring people with me. I don't want to fucking go solo. That ain't me. I want my brothers and my sisters. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Holla if you hear me. Leave a message. Thumbs us up if you like it. Trolls, come on top. Cheap shots, go ahead. Throw them out. Death threats. Hate mail. Stupid ass speech. I don't give a fuck what you say. Throw it at me. Let's dialogue. Because what I'm doing is actually teaching love. This is love right here. That's why I'm raw with it. That's why I talk so much shit. Hey, y'all go through it with the white man's army. The white man's in this army. He could talk all kind of shit to you. Black man and Hispanic man. Black woman and Hispanic woman. Native American Indian man. Native American Indian woman. When y'all in his armed forces, in his military, he talks shit to y'all. Can y'all make me so clear? Say yes, sir. Say yes, sir. Say yes, sir. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Well, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. General in training. And it's boot camp. It's boot camp. And in this boot camp, we all need what is called a brainwash. Wash our brains out from the filth that we had on our mind so we can learn how to think sober and love each other. And again, this is not for that majority. All but only a few children. So, always hard to get understanding. No, I don't want other people to make me my own committee. If you always want people to do shit free for us, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Every kind of price costs money to get anything that you want. Costs money. It costs money. So if it's cost me money, I'm not trying to money. I already did happy to the free to citizens who was on a very fixed incremental opposition. I want to bring a talent. No, this much. We can't do so much. Little people. A lot of people, they can't break away from shopping, other people can't break away from that because they just Americanize this stalker to majority. So I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a few, if more that's better. You know? It's just love to you and for my community. And I want you more. I want you to do something to do something for me. I want you to share this video. All videos that you like, I share them. I'm looking for people to share videos so that I come on duty. Especially this video right here. I expect these people making it now. Nice people. The fuck out of here. Fuck you, lay members, and you freaking don't feed. I don't know. Till then, share this video. Subscribe to me. No, because there's a whole lot of things to say.
Morgan's comment. Till then, I am the raw truth. Always welcome. Awesome.